Black Sea. Romania declared a ceasefire and armistice on August 23 and signed an unconditional surrender 2 weeks later. The Soviets' VMFSF, Northern Fleet, aviation began to incorporate 20 units during the spring of 1943. The Northern Fleet's A-20s were with the 9th MTAP and the 118th ORAP Reconnaissance Regiment. The 36th MTAP moved up from the Black Sea Fleet and joined Northern Fleet Aviation in the summer of 1944. Northern Fleet Aviation was responsible for attacking Axis coastal shipping, naval forces, and bases along the Finnish and Norwegian coasts. The Northern Fleet A-20s were also required to provide air support to Northern Fleet naval infantry units and to insert Northern Fleet naval scouts by parachute and then resupply them. A-20s were added to the fleet in 1944. The Soviet Northern Fleet commander Admiral Arseny Golovko launched 3 coordinated anti-shipping campaigns, known as RV-1/2/3. These campaigns, from January-April 1944, only resulted in 2 ships sunk and 2 damaged by A-20s. While submarines and torpedo cutters sank several additional vessels. From May 11 to 29, 1944, Operation RV-4 was launched, with even fiercer submarine, naval aviation, and torpedo boat attacks. After a German convoy was located by a Soviet PE-2 reconnaissance aircraft on May 11, one attack by 6 IL-4 torpedo bombers with 5 fighters did not score. A second attack by 5 A-20 torpedo bombers and 10 fighters sank the escort ship V-6113. From May 13 to 14, a total of 10 attacks and 217 sorties were flown against the convoy, resulting in the sinking and damaging of numerous ships by A-20s and other Soviet aircraft. The Soviets were already planning for the Petsamo-Kirkenes operation, an offensive to eject the Germans from parts of northern Russia, Finland, and Norway. The Soviet 14th Army, 7th VVS Air Army, and Northern Fleet warships, naval aviation, and naval infantry units started their joint operation to expel the German 19 Mountain Corps and associated Luftwaffe and Kriegsmarine units on October 7, 1944. In support of the land offensive, the Northern Fleet conducted over a dozen submarine attacks, 3 major torpedo boat attacks, and multiple major airstrikes against German ships and Arctic ports. Soviet A-20s were credited with sinking the repair ship Sudmir, with aerial torpedoes, the minesweeper R-301, patrol vessel V-6111, and additional vessels in Kirkenes Harbor. Soviet naval aviation sank over a dozen vessels and also provided